Welcome to KnicksNow.com. Jonah Ballow here with assistant coach Herb Williams, and we're going to break down the Sacramento Kings, the next matchup before All-Star break. Sacramento's an interesting team. They seem to be kind of right there as a young squad, maybe looking to improve in the future. How do you view this Kings team?
Well, like you said, a young team with a lot of talent. Cousins in the middle. They have Thompson at the power forward, Rudy Gay at the small forward, Isaiah Thomas at the point guard. Along with, they bring Fredette off the bench. They start Thornton. So they have a lot of good young talent, and sometimes it takes a while for that talent to gel, if the guys will learn how to win. But they've been up and downs. They've beaten some very good teams this year. So if you go out and you're not ready to play mentally and you're not into the game, and then they can be a problem.
Do you see them as a fast-paced team? Obviously, Isaiah Thomas, that short speedster at the point guard position, and DeMarcus Cousins likes to play on the block. So are they trying to get up fast, or are they playing in that half-court set?
They've been pushing the ball up. They're going to push it up, see what they can get. Cousins is going to drag in. He's going to post up, or he's going to run into pick and rolls, and then they're going to get into their continuity offense.
Isn't Isaiah Thomas kind of an example of the beauty of this game in the sense that he wasn't really a heralded guy coming out of college, but we knew he had some talent, and now he's in the starting role and really filling up box scores. He's a tough matchup. He's
a very tough matchup, and you just got to be in the right situation. Maybe if he had went to another team, another situation, who knows what might happen. You know, he's been there for a while. He's bided his time, and now he's starting, and he's proven that he can play with these guys night in and night out. So he's a tough matchup. If you go under on him, he can shoot the three. If you try to chase him, he can get into the paint. He can make plays. So he's been having a good year for him.
You know, I love having you on the scouting report. You are a big man. You were a big man in the league. Played at that spot. DeMarcus Cousins has a wealth of talent, a little bit of a challenge sometimes on the court to keep his mind in the game, but this is a guy that I think, as far as looking at the big men in the league, one of the best right now.
Definitely one of the best. He just got to keep his emotions under control at times. But you're talking about a guy that can post up. You're talking about a guy that can step out and shoot the 15-foot jump shot. He drives right. He drives left. He has a nice little runner in the lane. He has a nice turnaround. He's very, very skilled at using his body to get angles, to get positions, to score the basketball. So you got to pay attention to him at all times. You can't take anything for granted. He's a tough rebounder. He's a tough kid.
Defensively, with Tyson, obviously the matchup there, or potentially some of the other bigs. Jeremy Tyler's been playing very well of late. How do you guys look to defend him there in the front court?
What you want to try to do is try to make him score over the top every time. You don't want to give him angles where he get beside you, he get easy baskets, or once he faces up, he's pretty good at putting the ball on the floor. So you want to try to make everything come over the top. Even when he steps out and shoot the jump shots, you want to contest him and make him hit shots over the top. The thing you don't want to do, you don't want to get beside you, get in foul trouble, and now he has you on the bench. So pretty much Tyson just needs to stay between him and the basket and make him take tough shots.
All right, the focus on your team watching today's practice, very heated, getting at it in the scrimmage. What do you guys need to accomplish in this game before the All-Star break, maybe get some momentum heading into next week?
We got to attack on both ends. On the defensive end, we got to tackle, and then on the offensive end, we got to think attack. We got to think push the ball up the court. You run into pick and rolls. If you don't get pick and rolls, you sit up, you run your sets. And on the defensive end, you know Rudy Gay is going to be a big factor for them as far as scoring points. So anytime you get a chance to trap him or attack him on the defensive end, you do the same with him. Also with Cousins, you know he's going to be a main focal point on the offensive end for them. So you got to pay attention to those guys, and you got to come out and play with a lot of energy. You know, it's the last game before the All-Star, so we're hoping that their mindset is they're from California. They want to get back to California. They're trying to get the game over with. We don't want to be into that mindset. We got to think this is a must-win for us. Very important game, so we got to go out, play hard, and play with a lot of energy.
All right, let's send them back to California with the loss. Let's get our guys to New Orleans with a win under their belt, and we always appreciate your time.
I can go for that. Thank you.
There he is, Herb Williams, right here on KnicksNow.com.